It is 16:53 on Thursday, July the 2nd. 16:53, I got that right. Welcome back. This is episode 79, I think. And last time I saw you, I think the power was out. I'm pretty sure the power was out. And if I remember correctly, as soon as I turned the video off, the power came back on. And so today, it's a much calmer day. I don't think we're going to get any power outages today, hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed. Now, yesterday, there was a bunch of power outages. There was a lot of wind. I don't know if there was any confirmed tornadic activity in the area, but there were severe thunderstorms, a swath of severe thunderstorms from places to places, and I was in that swath. Anyways, what was I trying to say? Yeah, so the power came back last night as soon as I stopped the video, after my video. And it stayed on, and then I went to sleep. I went into bed at 10:43-ish, about quarter to 11. And the power went out. And then, so my fan turned off. It was still, pretty warm when I was in bed, and I was thinking to myself, am I going to have to try to sleep with no fan on? So that's not going to be fun. But then I think the power came back about just over half an hour later, and it's been on ever since. And today it was another hot day, though I don't know if it quite reached the level of yesterday. I don't know. There's a slight breeze right now, but it's really nothing to write home about. Anyway, so yesterday's video was kind of ridiculous. However, that was a bit of an intro right there. Now, of course, we are going back to the mac and cheese taste test. And here we have our remaining candidates. So we went through Annie's. We did our job with Annie. We used Annie sexually. And now we're going to the Matheson Food Company. So this was apparently my favorite from the first mac and cheese taste test, like a week or 2 weeks ago. And so I got all 4 flavors of the Matheson Food Company. And today, doing the Matheson Food Company Creamy Sharp Ched. Now, for some reason, I didn't think this was, look at it. It's basically white cheddar. I didn't know why I didn't assume it was white cheddar. I mean, I guess you can just sort of compare these two boxes on the side. This cracked pep was white cheddar, and this one looks very similar. It's like a similar shade of whiteness, I guess. And especially if you compare it with the other ones, the other ones are a lot darker. They're much more orange. So I don't know. And so I wasn't expecting it, and then so I was cooking the pasta. And I opened up the cheese packet, and it was white. And I was like, what? White? I wasn't expecting that. But we have white cheddar, so that's great. I love white cheddar. Hooray. All right, so let's dish out this mac and cheese. And tonight is the finale of the black and white truffle mousse cake. That cake, I've been thinking about that cake all day. I think I like that cake even better than the chocolate truffle mousse cake, just like the regular chocolate one, as opposed to the black and white one. It is just so good. This pasta looks amazing. So we're back to the Two Betty, my favorite pasta ever. Annie's did a good job. However, this is my favorite pasta. This is like real pasta. It's like substantial. They still don't have their directions properly. I cooked this for like about 7.5 minutes, and it says on the box to cook for 5 to 6 minutes. So obviously, I don't know what they're doing over at the Matheson Food Company, but I'll just cook it however long I want. And that's the thing. I mean, it's not like I like my pasta to be super soft. I like my pasta to be al dente. And it still is, even after you cook it for 7.5 minutes. So whatever, I'll write them a letter and be like, yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Matheson? What's up, Maddie? Matheson, what's up with your directions, bro? Okay, there's a whole lot of like Gen Z slang that I don't understand. I was about to go into some Gen Z slang, but that would be very embarrassing because I'm not a boomer, but I'm not even Gen X. I'm a millennial, but I hope you didn't see inside the microwave there. It's quite dirty. So, wait, no. We'll do 35? 35 seconds? I feel like in this heat, it just, it heats up so much. The food, that is. It stays hot, though. The fan is going, so, I forgot to put my tape. I'm going to have to put my tape. I have to tape the box to the box, or else it falls over because the fan's on. Okay, so here's what we're listening to, by the way. That was like the only part of the song that has slow drums. What was that all about? Okay. Yeah, so that's Cries from a Defective Mind, March 2024. We were supposed to listen to that yesterday, but the power kept going out. And so yesterday was a silent video in terms of music. It was musicless. All right, so put this on the tripod. I've been in the kitchen for a little bit, so I'm starting to get a little warm here. I do have my tape right here, so I'll do this real quick. I have to tape the box to the box. Come on. Come on. My nails are really long. I wanted to cut them today, but I forgot. So if you see them and you're like, bro, your nails are really long, it's like, I know. I'm sorry. They grow so, my nails grow so quickly, my fingernails. I don't know why. Probably, is it all the milk I drink and eat? Must be, right? Check it out. How cool am I? So, I was going to say something. Oh, no, I was going to show you the temperature. Yeah, so we're 32 degrees. We're at 90 degrees. Right? 32, 90. It's pretty hot. Not going to lie. I think yesterday it was even worse. At the beginning of the video, it was like 34, wasn't it? Tomorrow it's going to start to go down. It's a tad. My light's not on. I forgot to turn my light on. I haven't been going on my afternoon walks. So whenever I get back from the afternoon walk, I always turn the light on. So that's why my light isn't on. It's just been too hot to walk in the afternoon. Tomorrow it's not supposed to be as hot. A couple degrees cooler, but it's still going to be over 30. Mid 80s or something. That's nice. That's a nice shot. Okay. My friggin' arm has been killing me today. My right arm. I was going on yesterday about how I was starting to feel better, and now it's just gotten bad again. Not just my arm, but it's like from my neck all the way down to my fingers. Okay, here goes nothing. So, this is apparently creamy sharp ched, macaroni and cheese, featuring the Tubetti pasta. Tastes good. So the other white cheddar pasta was the cracked pep that had a very a very unique flavor. It was very Parmesan-y, and it had little speckles of pepper thrown in, made it look sort of like cookies and cream macaroni. Tasted very good. Really liked it. This one, it tastes very good. So when I mixed it all together, when I mixed the cheese mixture in with the pasta, there was a smell that came off it, a distinct smell that I wasn't sold on. I was like, I don't know. However, it tastes really good, and I don't even know if I can smell that anymore. No, I can smell it. It must be the sharpness, the sharpness, or the creaminess. Whatever it is, it does taste good. So tomorrow I'm having the smoky cheddar. Apparently that had a really bad review online. It's supposed to taste like fake smoke or something. But that's what I'm going to have tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, no, that taste is there. It's sort of it's sort of an odd taste. I don't know how to describe it. Clearly, it's part of the recipe. Still tastes good though. I think I do prefer the other one, the cracked pep better than this though. And I still have to retry the original because that was like the first one I had in the first mac and cheese taste test. And I wasn't using enough milk back then. So I really want to retry that again. And I don't think I cooked the noodles enough that time either. Because with the Matheson Food Company, you have to cook the noodles longer. And with Kraft Dinner, you have to cook it less. And with Annie's, I think Annie's has the best directions for cooking. Though, to be honest, I don't remember the President's Choice. The President's Choice were probably good as well. Oh man, this is really good. Oh man, I just want to eat Kraft mac and cheese every day now. So I'm going to the grocery store in like 2 days. Today's Thursday, right? So I don't know if I'll get any mac and cheese. I'll look in the aisle though. I'll take a look if they have any of those multi-packs, like the multi-pack Annie's, and I'll just see what the price is. But I'll also take a look at anything else they may have. I don't know, but they do have the multi-pack Annie's and multi-pack Kraft Dinner on Amazon, so I could always just get it from there. Oh man. I've been really thinking about my next excursion into town. I came up with some pretty banger ideas actually today. So, however, I'm in a bit of a bind because I have too many options, too many ideas. And so it would sort of require going into town multiple times, which I think I could do. It's just I was really trying to, wind down the video series because we're almost at episode 80. But I don't know, I really like these ideas that I've been thinking of. So I want to go to a different city, and there's this intersection that has stuff at every corner. So my ideas today were to do like another taste test. So first of all, my idea involves not doing a video on location, unfortunately. That's one of the drawbacks. But doing the on location video is tricky, and it also means that I have to eat even more later when I have my supper. So if I cut out the video on location, it should make everything easier, but I'll be down a video. I'll lose a video while I'm on location. So that's something I have to think about. Maybe I could still make a video on location, but just eat something a little less intense, you know? So I still have some thinking to do. But my ideas were to do a taste test and have it themed. Have them conform to a theme. So there are 3 burger places in that intersection. There's also a Mary Brown's, which has a chicken burger. And all of those burger places also have chicken burgers. So I could get a chicken burger and a regular burger at the 3 burger places. Then I'll also get a chicken burger from Mary Brown's. And that would be like the theme of that taste test. The only thing is, I would have like 7 burgers. And I don't know. So this is going to involve multiple moving parts yet again. So I would have to do some reheating. So I think I'm going to try to use my air fryer for that. And if that doesn't work out, I could always just use the microwave. So it might not be as clean of a taste test as I'd like because of all the reheating and stuff like that. But I think the fact that I'll have so many different burgers will sort of make it worth it. But that's the thing. So do I just do burgers and fries, or do I do burgers and chicken burgers and just not have any fries? These are things that I'm thinking about. There's also other restaurants in that. There's probably like 4 other restaurants in that intersection, but they're like sit-down bar and grill type of places, right? That have waiters and stuff. But they do sell burgers. So, but I'm not going to do that yet. If I ever do that, I would probably have to order in advance and just pick it up. So that's another option. And then there are 4 pizza places in that intersection. So I could get a small pizza at each place and have a pizza taste test. That would be pretty amazing as well. And I already have experience warming up the pizzas in the microwave. I could also try it in the air fryer as well. But that would be really cool to have 4 small pizzas right next to each other and take a bite of each. That would be really cool. I'd really like doing that. And then I could, yeah, so basically I would sort of split it up into two nights. Because I wouldn't be able to eat all that food in one night, right? So you got your burgers and fries and chicken burgers, and you got your pizza. And then there are also, there's a sub place, like a submarine sandwich place. There's a pita place. There's something else. What else is there? And there's a burrito place. So there's another theme that I could try to capitalize on. So that's the thing, there are too many options. I have too many options. So I'm going to have to think about this over the next little while. This isn't going to happen for a little while because I'm going to the grocery store on Saturday and I'm going to get another cake. So at the earliest, it would happen a week from now. So, but yeah, getting pretty excited about that after I came up with the themed taste test idea today. But yeah, at the very least, the pizza taste test should be awesome and the burger taste test should be awesome as well. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it all. Oh man, this is so good. Almost done. Man. Yeah, that was excellent. Excellent. It did have sort of a unique flavor there that I wasn't, I don't know. I definitely, I didn't mind it. It didn't bother me, but it was there. I think it was just probably an acquired taste. Like right now, I don't mind it at all. So that must have just been part of the recipe, the sharpness. That's what it must have been. Yeah, so this is my favorite pasta, the tubetti from the Matheson Food Company. It seems like the best quality pasta. And it tastes great. Every time I've made it, it tastes perfect. It's definitely my favorite pasta, though. I think it was yesterday, or the past 2 nights, I had the Annie's Super Mac. And it was the shells, but there was something going on with the shells. They were slightly different than usual. And the way they clumped up, it made them taste so good. And so those shells, the Super Mac shells, were just amazing. But I think I do prefer the tubetti over the super shells. The Super Mac shells. The super shells. Anyway, yet another banger recipe, another banger flavor from the Matheson Food Company. By the way, this was $4.19. All of the Matheson Food Company ones are $4.19 from the online grocery service that I used. Whereas the Annie's were $4.49. And the Super Mac Annie's were $5.29. So Annie's high maintenance, but she puts out. Matheson Food Company, still pretty high maintenance, and I can't make a sex joke, unfortunately. But very good by the Matheson Food Company. Looking forward to eating the rest. I've already had 2 of them that are left. This one I haven't had before. So tomorrow I'm having another one that I haven't had before. I'm having the smoky cheddar. And then I'm having the original and the cracked pep. So those 2 I've already had before. Anyways, very good showing, very good outing by the Matheson Food Company. I love it. Okay, so now my favorite part of every video that I've ever made. Now I get to eat cake. Could you imagine eating cake this often? I can. I couldn't before, but I sure can now. Okay, so let's put this over there. Let's put this stuff over here. Then I got to bring the cake over. Yeah, so this is the finale of the black and white, Longo's black and white mousse cake. This cake, it surprised me. I just assumed it would be basically the same as the other, like the Longo's chocolate mousse cake. But this one has even surpassed the Longo's chocolate mousse cake. And I think this is my favorite Longo's cake now. This is just so perfect of a cake. Like, look at this. This is just amazing. I'll take it off first. Okay, I'm gonna need my fork to sort of push it on the spatula. Good. I'll get a better shot of it when it's on the plate. Okay, and let's get some of the chocolate shavings. Yeah, I've been thinking about this cake all day. All right, there you have it. Another cake soon to be devoured. I haven't eaten this much cake in my entire life. Hey, I even get this, like, I don't even know what this is. It's like a piece of white chocolate or something on the top there. Look at this. Look at how nice this looks. This is white chocolate truffle mousse. It's really good. The cake part, the sponge cake part looks darker. I mentioned that yesterday, darker than its chocolate truffle mousse cake counterpart. And I was sort of debating on if it's different somehow. I think it honestly, I think it tastes better. I also think there might be some type of icing, chocolate icing on the top that might be different than the other cake as well. But this cake is just an absolute masterpiece. It's got the chocolate shavings on the side, and it has some sort of decorative thing on the top. But this cake is just magical. So good of a cake. All right, so let's eat these. All right, so can I push it? Yep, still in frame. All right, let's eat. This thing is so effing good. Yeah, so there's like a white chocolate thing right here. I don't know how to describe it. And then there's a thing of, is this fudge or something on the top? I bet it is. It's not just like typical icing. It's denser, but it's still, you can still move it. I think it's fudge. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I like this better than the chocolate truffle mousse cake. That cake I'm gonna be having tomorrow, starting to have it tomorrow. I've already eaten it twice on the video series so far. Yeah, you can see right here. You see how thick it is. The top thing right here. That was the decorative thing of fudge on the top. I'm not very eloquent today. The only word I seem to know is thing. So absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. Okay, probably like halfway done now. Yeah, the top chocolate icing or whatever. It's definitely different. I swear that it's different. Maybe I'm crazy. This is a big one. Oh man. Amaze balls. Yeah, I already listened to this song today when I was in bed. Excellent song. Masterpiece. I'm very humble. Oh man. All right, final bite. Oh, how sad. What a sad day. Oh, the cake is gone. Oh, what a meal. Matheson Food Company mac and cheese, followed by Longo's black and white truffle mousse cake. This is living life right here. So, I'm assuming I'm going to make a video tomorrow, as opposed to taking a day off and then going to the grocery store on Saturday morning. I'll probably still make a video tomorrow night. I'll start off a new cake tomorrow morning or tomorrow night for tomorrow's video, and another flavor of the Matheson Food Company mac and cheese. But then I have to go to the grocery store. Now, what I'm after, my goal at the grocery store is to try to hunt down 2 of the cakes that I haven't had yet. And if those aren't available, then I want to get the banana chocolate cake again. If that's not available, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sort of screwed. Obviously, I'll get like another cake, a different cake. But that's what I'm after, these 3 items here. I definitely like to get this black and white truffle cake again because it was amazing. But yeah, so I have my priorities. And then cake would probably last for about 4 days. And then I have to think about making an excursion into town. So I have to do some planning, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah, I definitely want to do the burger taste test. But it's the question of, do I add fries or not? Do I add the chicken burgers or not? Because Mary Brown's doesn't really fit in with any of these other places because it's a fried chicken place, right? And the only place it would fit in is if I'd try the chicken burger. So, you know, that's another thing. I could just do burgers and fries and then just get the chicken burger from Mary Brown's and not get the chicken burgers from the other burger places. However, I know for a fact that one of the places should have a pretty amazing chicken burger. I'm gonna have to look at the menus for the other places before I make my final decision. And I also don't know if I'm gonna do pizza first or burgers first. So a lot of stuff to think about. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow.